Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I want to share with you some of my all-time favorite Amazon Best Buys. Things I'm going to show you today are going to range from what I bought years ago, but I will find similar to link down below in my description box, and also things I have literally just bought over the last couple of weeks or months. There are so many different things that I'm loving from Amazon at the moment, and the things I'm going to show you today is what I have bought, I've tried and tested, and I am still loving to this day. So I have actually, well, my list started off with 15 things to show you, but I think I might have 17 now in total, because as I was just going around the house, I'd be like, ooh, I want to show that as well. So it's going to be 15 to 17 items I'm going to show you today. Like I said, I've tried and tested them all, and I just absolutely love them. I will link everything down below in my description box to so you can head on over to them if you like any of them and want to look into them into more detail. But with all that said, I'm going to just jump straight on into this because 17 items is quite a few to show you in this video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you around my house for lots of them because they're in the kitchen, they're on the walls or things like that. So the things that I can hold up to you now is what I'm going to show you. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is my amazing foot file. I did a video on this, my foot transformation video, and so many of you have told me that you suffer with really cracked heels like I do. I did a before and after of using this for 10 days, and I could not believe the transformation that my feet went through. This was $19.99. It isn't branded. I just looked on Amazon and I thought this one looked really good. It comes with 3 different files. This is a coarser one, comes with a medium one, and it also comes with a fine one as well. If I'm honest with you, I haven't changed from the coarse one because my feet have just been quite bad, and then when they got to a good state, I then just started using this about once, maybe twice a week just to maintain it, and I always just felt like this head was perfect for that. To use it, it's really easy. If you want to change the heads, you just press this little button at the side and it clips off, and then it's really easy to just clip a new head on. And it also has 2 speeds that it comes with as well, so if you want to be less aggressive or more aggressive, then you can do. I absolutely love it, would highly recommend it, and I, like I said, use it still to this day once or twice a week. Next up, I wanted to share these little waving, curling tong things. So I bought these from Amazon quite a few months ago now. I have done my hair with them today, but I've just done it really quickly. I didn't spend a long time on this, so I just kind of got big chunks when I did this. It makes your hair have a kind of like a beachy wave to it, and it's great if you've got kind of a little bit of greasy hair or something like that, because it makes your hair look okay. My hair gets really, really greasy. I have to wash it like every other day, and when I crimp them with this, I can honestly drag my hair out for 4 days. I will crimp it on like the first day, and then every day after that I just kind of go over sections of it to sort of bring it back to life a little bit. These were $29.99 when I bought them, but every time I've linked them, they've been in some sort of sale. So they went down to as little as $22.99, I think. They're really great. They heat up really quickly. You can go to 210 degrees centigrade or 180 degrees centigrade. So I don't think they're particularly good for your hair, but if you're just going to use them now and again, then I think they're absolutely fine. And if it means you can leave your hair and not wash it for 4 days, then that's a winner for me. They also have a little stand here, so when they are boiling hot, you can put them down on the surface and they don't touch the surface, so it won't burn anything. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is this. Anyone know what this is? I don't even think the camera's picking it up. There we go. This is a tongue scraper. So I was told by my friend to tongue scrape because it gets rid of loads and loads of toxins from your body. When you wake up in the morning, even if you brush your tongue, if you brush your teeth and then brush your tongue, you still are left with loads of toxins on your tongue. So I bought these. They were $6.99 and it came in a pack of 2, and what you do is once you've brushed your teeth, I brush my tongue, and then I get my tongue scraper and I literally from the top of my tongue pull the scraper down, and you'll be amazed at what comes off your tongue. It's horrible, but I'm just like thinking of all the toxins that I am getting rid of by using this instead of just stopping after brushing. I do this every single morning when I wake up. So I will brush, like I said, and then I will tongue scrape, and then I feel set for the day. So this here is a really handy storage unit. It's got 3 places where you can hang some mops. So I've got our broom, our mop, and then our dustpan as well. And then it also comes with 3 hooks as well. So what we have done is put all of our shopping bags into one big shopping bag, and then we hook it onto one of these hooks. And then anytime we need to get the shopping bag out, we just open it up, and then it can take one out really easily and close it back up. It just keeps everything nice and neat and tidy. As you can see, our wall doesn't look very nice, but it's really easy to fix to the wall, and it also comes with adhesive stickers on the other side. So you stick the adhesive stickers on first, and then you just put screws into the wall like that. It is very, very sturdy, and when they have clipped your mop and broom in and things like that, they are literally solid and stuck in there. It comes with little kind of rotating padded bits here that keep all of your things nice and tightly in place. So we have these hooks in our boiler cupboard here, and it just makes the whole cupboard really, really nice and tidy, and everything to one side and up off the floor as well to make a bit more space for us. The next item I wanted to show you was my handheld mixer that I got. So it comes in a really nice small box, so it's really nice and compact. And what you get is the main body of the machine here. I've used it so much, I've kind of like rubbed off some of the numbers and things like that. But the mixer has 7 speeds here, and it also comes with 2 different attachments. I haven't actually ever used these attachments. I'm not too sure what they're for, maybe for making bread or something like that. I mainly use these attachments, and if I'm making cakes, or also if I'm making toad in the hole when I make the batter, or pancakes, anything like that, these are the attachments that I use. They are absolutely brilliant. I've had this for quite a long time now, and it's just been really great, and I use it all the time. It wasn't expensive at all, and it's been a really, really great mixer. It also, the plug comes like this, so obviously you can use that anywhere in Europe, but then it also comes with this adapter, so now that we're in England, you can just plug the European plug into the British one, and it will work here too. So if you wanted to take on holiday with you, you could do really, really easily, and you wouldn't need to buy a special plug for it because it's already got that. And you can also use this plug as well for toothbrushes or anything like that that need to have an adapter for them. Next, I'm going to show you my potato ricer. So this is by Von Chef. I absolutely love it. If you want the creamiest mashed potato you've ever tasted, then this is definitely the product for you. Also, when I make my gnocchi, this is how I make it as well, to make sure you get every single lump and bump out of the potatoes. So this was £10, and it just comes exactly like this. It has a really big cylinder here that you can pop your potatoes in, and then you just pull the arm down and push the potatoes through. They have very small holes here where the potato comes out of, to make sure it comes out really, really nice and fine and lump free. You do need to boil your potatoes without their skin on, because if they have the skin on, it's a lot harder to push it through. If you're lazy like me and make a lot of lazy mash, then I would definitely have a masher for that. But if you are someone who loves just really fine and lump-free mash, then you need one of these in your life. It's also not hard to push down at all. It's really, really easy because your potatoes are nice and soft. Mine have been boiling for about 15 minutes, so they are really, really nice and soft. So I just literally push them all through. And once I have got rid of all the big lumps, I then am ready to add in my butter, my milk, and my salt and pepper and things like that. Okay, so next up, I wanted to show you this cast iron pan. I absolutely love a cast iron pan. I decided to invest in one. So this is by Kitchley, and what you have to do with the cast iron pot is you have to make sure you grease it afterwards to just maintain it. It's not non-stick, so you do need to add oil to the pan every time you cook. It's a really handy pan to have because it can cook on a normal stove. You can also pop it in the oven as well. So what I cook in here is some pasta bakes and things like that. And then once you wash it up and it dries, you'll see you kind of get orangey marks in the bottom, and that's when you need to oil it again. So this, it looks a little bit greasy, but it is because it has been oiled by myself. It's got 2 little lips on either side. So if you're making a sauce and you want to pour the sauce out, it's really easy to do that. And it's also got the handle and then a place here for your hand as well. Not that you'd be touching this like that if it had been in the oven, but it means you can get a tea towel and put one here and one here. So you can lift it easily because it is quite heavy. Right, so this purchase is probably my most recent purchase. This is my cheese slicer. Since I've ever known, my mum has always had a cheese slicer. When I was younger, I remember always having one of these in our home, and it's just so brilliant. So usually I would cut my cheese with a knife, and I would get thin pieces, thick pieces, just pieces of all shapes and sizes. But with this cheese slicer, you slide the slicer along the top part of your cheese, and it gives you a really nice thin even piece of cheese for you to use. It's brilliant for sandwiches, for toasties, for pizzas, for absolutely everything. And anytime I now cut cheese, I always use this. Also, I found my cheese lasts a lot longer since having this, and I think it's because when I cut it with a knife, like I said, I do get thick and thin pieces, but with this one, I just constantly get thin pieces. It's a really great purchase, and it was like £4, so it's well worth investing in. Okay, this next item, if you've watched my channel for a while and seen my cooking videos, you will know this very well. This is my amazing electric onion dicer. This is actually not just an onion dicer. I make hummus in here. I chop up all my veggies in here. It's absolutely brilliant. And because it's electric, it's just so easy. I used to have a handheld dicer, and I just cannot compare the two together because this is just absolutely brilliant. And I don't really use my handheld one anymore. This one comes with 2 speeds. So if you just want to lightly dice your onions, you just want to press the #1 speed and literally just pulse it like that. But if I'm cooking mushrooms, for example, and my kids are quite fussy with mushrooms and I want to make them really tiny, I will then use the 2nd speed, the faster speed, to dice them up really small. As you can see, it's got quite a big capacity as well, so you can fit loads in here. If I make hummus, I can get 2 tins in here, so I can make a double batch of hummus in this one container. And it's also very easy to clean. It is dishwasher safe, so I can put the lid in there. I never put my blades in the dishwasher because otherwise it blunts them, and everything just comes apart and can be washed very easily. Right guys, I couldn't have made this video without showing you my air fryer. I have done quite a few videos of what to cook in your air fryer. I will link them all down below, and this air fryer for me is one of the best things I've bought recently. I've had this for probably about 3 or 4 months now, and I use it, I would say, a good 5 or 6 times a week. This one is by Scenic, but I will link a couple of different ones down below. I will link this one down below, but I will also link another one because sometimes this one goes out of stock quite quickly. As you can see, it's got loads and loads of different settings. You've got chips, prawns, pizza, chicken, fish, steak, cupcakes, and then you've got bacon as well, and you can also make up your own settings as well. This is a 5.5 litre air fryer. I would recommend this size for a family of 4, even for a family of 2 or just a single person as well, because if it's for less amount of people, you can actually cook your whole meal in here. Heats up instantly and your food is done in half the time than it would be if you put it in the oven. It's also very easy to clean as well, and it comes apart in sections, and it's also dishwasher safe, which is amazing in my opinion. Next up, I want to show you this teapot that we got. So this was £10. We got quite a big one so that it would do 4 cups for us. So Chris and I have 2 each. So what you do, you make your own tea with this. It has a little sort of cage inside the glass. This is like tempered glass, so it's really tough and like thickened so that it can take boiling hot water. So this cage, you would get sort of like some tea leaves, and you can use loose tea leaves, or what we like to do is chop up some ginger, and we put a little bit of turmeric in here as well, and then we pop the cage back into the teapot and then pour loads of boiling water on top of here, and we just leave it for a few minutes and let all those nice flavors come out of the cage and go into the water. They all mix together. You pop the lid on, and once it is diffused for a couple of minutes, you're then ready to pour yourself a cup of tea. I think this is also a really fun looking accessory as well to have on your worktop, and and whenever I bring it out and people come over, they're always really impressed because it does look quite fancy. So the next item I want to show you is this Sage coffee grinder bin. So we have a Sage coffee machine and we just kept not really knowing what to do with the coffee beans once we'd finished with them. So we found this online and it's absolutely brilliant. It comes with a little bar in the middle here so that once you have finished, you can get your coffee handle and you can bang it onto the middle section and the coffee will easily fall out. Before I do that, I just want to show you how easy it is to clean. All you need to do here, there's a lock and an unlock here. So at the moment the dial is on the lock sign. So if I just spin it around to the unlock sign, it pulls out really easily, and then it's very, very, very easy to clean. Once you finish cleaning it, pop the bar back in, turn it onto the lock, and it's there securely. So I'll just show you how easy it is to get the coffee out. And it's clean. It could probably take about 20 or so coffee empties before it needs emptying itself. Okay, so next I wanted to show you our little compost bin. So we have got a bigger compost bin in our garden, which we empty this into once it's full. So this compost bin comes with a lid, obviously, and then in the lid it has this black mesh which keeps all the smells inside. So once you have got some bits in your bin, you can then pop the lid on and nothing comes out the top, like no scents or anything like that. It's a really great way that if you're getting into gardening and you want to make your own compost, and it's a great way also for your food waste to be used up in a really efficient way. I have found since having this, actually, our bin doesn't get as full as it usually did. But yeah, it's really, really great. It was £20 and I think it looks really nice on your worktop side too. Okay, next I am going to show you my slow cooker. I absolutely love my slow cooker, and as it's starting to come into autumn winter time, I know I'm going to be using this so much more. So I have got a 5.5 litre slow cooker. This is a great size slow cooker for a family of 4. I wouldn't want anything smaller than this because I can cook joints in here, I can cook lasagnas in here, I can cook curries in here, I can cook so many things in here. It's absolutely brilliant. Pop your food in here in the morning. By the time you come home in the evening, it is nice and cooked. You just need to dish up. So dinner becomes so, so easy. On this model, we have got a low, high and a warm setting. So I mainly cook my food on low for a good few hours. You can select what cooking temperature you would like it on, and then you also can click up and down for the timings. This particular slow cooker goes up to 10 hours of cooking time, and then it'll keep your food warm on the warm setting after that. It's a really great and convenient way of cooking. Absolutely love it. I've had this for years now, and I can't recommend it enough. Right, I'm now in the car and I wanted to show you this. This is an in-car magnet that comes looking like this, a bit like a bird beak, and what happens is you can push this onto your what's that, your fan thing, and this, like I said, is a magnet. It also comes with a second magnet that goes into your phone case, which then allows your phone to clip on into your car. So if you have your sat nav on here, we love Waze, so we have that on our phone here, and then it's really easy to see your kind of sat nav without having to look down on your phone. It's really great because it makes you hands-free. When you have a call coming through, you can answer it. Yeah, we really, really love this. This was about £7 to buy, and we have one in every single car that we've ever had. The last thing I want to show you today is this waterproof bag. So obviously, since we moved down to the coast, we are loving going to the beach, we're loving paddleboarding and everything like that, but we never knew what to do with our valuables. So Chris found this on Amazon and it's absolutely brilliant. So they come like this. You get a little phone case. It's wet because we went paddleboarding this morning. And then you also get this bigger case as well. So our phone goes in here, and then you can add things like your car keys in here, your wallet, and bits and bobs like that. So what you do first of all is you get your phone and you slip it into this case. Then it has little catches that you pop through there, and then you just click those down, and that phone is really, really nice and secure. But just to make sure it is 100% secure, we also pop the phone into this bag. So if you open up your bag, slip your phone in, like I said, you've got plenty of space for lots of other things as well. And then it has got 3 separate parts that do up. So if you don't quite close one well enough, the next one will help secure it. And then you've got a third and final one just to make sure. So you press all of those compartments closed, and then you also roll it up tightly and you Velcro that down. So this is made by V-Guard. It's really watertight and keeps everything safe. It also comes like this. It could be a bum bag. What we do is we actually just pop it on the front of our paddleboard and like tie it round to the strings at the front. But like I said, you could wear it around your waist if you'd prefer. But yeah, we just do that, and it's really, really great. So if you're someone who likes to go down to the beach but is worried about taking your valuables with you, then this is what you need. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know which of these were your favorite. I will link everything down below in my description box, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.